Welcome, everybody. This is the Pirates Den podcast. This is going to be episode 1. This is a first time I ever did a podcast. First time I've ever been in a podcast. I don't know about you two. With me right now, we've got Mr. Thriller 25, aka Trevor, and then we got Wink Tony, aka Jeremy, and then myself, Smokey Koala, also known as Zach. So, like I said, we never did a podcast before, and anybody that's, it's going to be new for everybody. So I just kind of wanted to start by, introducing ourselves. I'm going to give the floor to, I'll let you Trevor, you Jeremy, take the floor from here. Introduce yourself, tell us who you are, what you do. I mean, you don't have to go into, in-depth details or anything. Just kind of like a class introduction.
Okay. Well, my name is Trevor, aka Mr. Thriller, and I like to party. There we go.
No. My name is Jeremy. I smoke a lot of weed, so I'm probably perma-fried.
That's perfect. I love that. If I could still, I would.
That's my thing to share to the class.
I'll share it to the class. Drugs are good, okay?
Drugs are good. Okay.
Depends.
Okay, yeah, it depends. So, people in the crew, which is our little group of friends, we all kind of know each other already. But for the people who don't know, we're all gamers. I'm a gamer. Trevor and Jeremy, we're all gamers. That's where we decided to create this podcast. We just, I think it was me and Trevor one day. We were just, we were at a bar, and I was like, man, a podcast. Some of the shit we talk about and some of the topics we get on, it'll just make great content, I feel, at least.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because we can get on some conversations, man, and they just...
The tangents that we go on are just... They get bad.
Oh, yeah. So I guess I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Smokey Koala. Everyone knows me, like all my friends know me as Zach or Smokey Koala online. I'm a gamer. I'm a forklift operator at work. That's what I do for a living.
And he punches grizzlies.
And I punch grizzlies. That's why I have a broken hand. No, apparently I like to punch forklifts. I punch forklifts.
Because which one's worse, honestly.
I feel like
it's punching the grizzly.
Yeah, the grizzly.
That one can actually fight back.
Yeah, well, I mean, the forklift fought back.
I mean, sort of.
I mean, it just didn't move at all.
It was in defensive mode.
So I got a list here. Like when I said introduce, I put in there things that we like. I like alcohol a lot.
Yeah.
Me too.
Hey, there we go.
That was easy.
Oh, easy. There's the common denominator between all of us. That and the gaming. Alcohol and gaming. That's kind of what I'm like, that's what brings us all together. So I've got a few topics, unless you guys got a couple. We can start with your guys' topics first.
If anything, I gave it to you already.
Oh, yeah, that's the, let me go back.
Twitch.
Yeah, the state of Twitch. So, we're all, like I said, we're all gamers. Actually, all three of us are actually streamers. We're all affiliated streamers on Twitch. You can follow us at our respective Twitches. Mine is The Smokey Koala. Trevor's is Mr. Thriller 25. And I don't know Jeremy's off the top of my head. I know I follow him on Twitch. I just
Mine's Shaggart Shaggart SRL.
Yeah, no, we'll put that in, like, I don't know, a description on the podcast or something like that.
Just put them all down there.
Yeah, and a little description on for the description of the podcast. We'll put our Twitches down there. so the state of Twitch, you were mostly going on how they were bending their own rules, right?
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of like picking and choosing on when it comes to like bans and stuff like that.
Oh, and then also picking on choosing on what is considered, I don't know, NSFW, not safe for work,
like a bannable offense.
like hot tub streams were a no.
Yeah,
but when they realized,
the...
oh, we can make money on this.
Yeah,
let's make our own.
Like, oh, all for it.
Yeah, which I mean, they were like, they basically just said, "Oh, if you don't like it, don't watch it." That's literally what they said. Not word for word, obviously, but that was the message behind what they said.
And the reason they were banning them for the hot tub streams in the first place is some sponsors were like, "Well, no, I don't. If you have half naked girls on screen or guys, we don't want our product advertised with that."
Yep.
So they're like, "Okay, well, they bring in so many people that just want to see boobs that we're going to make a separate category for it." And now these advertisers can choose whether or not they want their ads run on that kind of category. And honestly, I don't have a huge deal with it, but the fact that they were banning people before
my issue with it is that they're blatantly out here making their rules gray, like a gray area, right?
Yeah,
I don't know if it's like specifically to ban people, but like I know for sure they're doing this on purpose. Like they've got to be doing this on purpose.
Yeah, and then when it comes to the DMCA's,
that's another big issue.
I've seen really big streamers get away with it and smaller streamers not, but then the other way around too. Smaller streamers getting away with it and big streamers not.
Well, they're just not handling it as well as like YouTube has.
Yeah, they're like, picking and choosing.
Yeah, and like this whole thing about making it a felony and stuff, that's some bullshit.
I honestly don't ever think that'll happen. I don't see it happening.
I mean, if they make it a felony, so be it. But hold everybody to the same accountability. Right. And I've caught myself.
People break copyright laws on accident. Like I've done it on accident. Like, granted, I've not gotten any like strikes over it or anything, but I've for sure broken copyright laws on accident.
Well, and I have. Well, I'm not going to say on accident because in the early days of my streaming, when I was still like I hadn't even been streaming for a year, I'd be streaming music and not the copyright safe music. And the worst that happened is, that part of that stream got muted.
Right.
Which is fine because they did that for everybody because it's a algorithm that does it. But that algorithm also fucks up, and when you just sing, you can get muted and copyright striked for it.
Yep, true.
That's stupid.
It is in the DMC guidelines on it that say you're singing, what is it, like I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys. The song's not playing, but you just go, I want it that way. Well, yeah, and then they could be like, that melody it's an unauthorized cover of the song or something like that. It's in there, and it's like, okay. And then the whole DMCA thing also brought down the popularity of Guitar Hero.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Well, that and Beat Saber and
Clone Hero, all the music rhythm-based type games, yeah.
Right. So what I'm saying is you should, like, if there's a game and it's based on music, all the music that goes into the game should be able to be played on stream.
Yeah, I agree, but at the same time, like with that, they would have to specifically like make music for these games because the music that they're pulling into these games, they're not specifically for these games. Like they're just songs, you know.
Well, and
the games are licensing them to be in the game, you know.
Well, and
so it's kind of a whole different story.
Well, and I feel that if you license it to be in the game, knowing that, I mean, okay, Guitar Hero 3 when that came out, and like Guitar Hero 3, Twitch was there it was Justin TV at the time, but it wasn't like a big thing. And now it is. I feel like if you're a studio or a music producer or whatever, and you authorize your song to be on Beat Saber, for example, then or Call of Duty. Fuck me.
You don't have to tell me
Get-
twice.
Guitar, even Call of Duty, for example, like you get like in the Battle Pass, there's those, like
Yep,
Journey
the
and shit.
80s classics and
Yeah.
all that shit. Yep.
If you
Mhm.
authorize it to be in there, knowing that those games are going to be widely streamed, those songs should be allowed as long as you are playing the game. And as long as it's, you can't be playing the game and have the song in the background. There should be a way that they could be like, okay, it's your war track on Call of Duty that's playing, or it's obviously you're playing Guitar Hero or Beat Saber, but it has to be songs that were released with the game, not those custom made songs.
Right. Yeah, that
'Cause
would
that-
make sense.
Because it's like, okay, this came with, like, Guitar Hero came with, Through the Fire and the Flames, and this and this and this. Those should be allowed, but you got people who make, I don't know, fucking You're Welcome from Moana or something like that.
You're welcome.
Obviously,
Rock.
it's yeah, The Rock. Obviously, that's not part of the game, and then that should take place. The DMCA should take place. But I mean, you're a game streaming based company, and now you don't allow some games.
Right.
I think it's Kingdom Hearts 2. When you cannot watch the intro, or even on YouTube or Twitch, you can't have the
Oh, yeah,
intro
yeah,
to
yeah,
Kingdom
you're right.
Hearts
No,
2.
It's Kingdom Hearts 3.
Is it
It's the
3
newest
as
one.
well? I think
I think so,
2.
yeah.
I think 2
Well, it
also
might
is
be
the
on
same
both
way.
Then.
But you can't watch the intro on stream or in a YouTube video because
Yeah.
you get copyright. There have been people that they were on their second strike on YouTube and got their third strike and got their channel taken down because they wanted to do a let's play of Kingdom Hearts. It's like, it's a game, and that's part of the game. It's a cinematic in the game.
Yeah.
Right.
So what are you supposed to do? Just skip over it?
Pretty much. Yep.
Yeah.
Another
mean-
thing like that happened when my buddy was streaming the latest Ratchet and Clank on PlayStation. It straight up said that all of the cutscenes were blocked scenes, and he couldn't record them.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if that's just a Sony thing or if that's
I don't know.
like
I
if
don't
he
think
had
it's just a
had
Sony thing because
a capture
know-
card. If they would have made a difference or not.
it would have bypassed it right away. So
Yeah,
I
I'm trying to
know
figure.
I know on some like EA title games, their intro, the EA games or EA
Yeah.
Sports, it's in the game.
In the game.
That's a copyrighted thing. So when you try and like if you have a capture card, obviously it's not going to be able to filter out. But if you're using the on-board streaming from like your PlayStation or Xbox, it's going to say this is a blocked scene. You can't record here, or you can't stream, or. And see, that's
It's
an
just weird
obvious.
how they do that.
And I think it's dumb that it's part of the game.
Yeah.
I bought the game. I'm not saying I own the rights to everything in there. And Madden's another good example. There's a bunch of music on Madden.
Oh yeah.
Can't play it. Like I streamed Madden the other day and I had to turn the music volume all the way down just so I could play it, and then I had to play copyright music in the background that don't fit fucking football in the slightest.
Yeah, copyright laws are all sorts of messed up. Like, it's to the point where, like, even if you are part of the band that made the song, you'll probably still get DMCA'd for playing it.
Yep, because it's an algorithm that does it. It's not.
Well, that and it also kind of depends on if you sold the rights to your music or not. Like if you sold
yeah,
your rights
that makes
to
sense.
a record label.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's still dumb as hell though.
I know that one of my favorite streamers, Nick Merckx, he used to stream a lot of Drake. I think he still might, but it used to be every day. His, would have his starting screen come up, and it would be, a 10-minute long thing of just Drake songs. But he had got permission from Drake to use the songs.
Yeah, I remember a bunch of creators were asking artists if they could use their music. I remember 21 Savage was another one.
And the artists are saying yes, but Twitch's DMCA said no.
No.
Yes, but also the thing with that is though, like these artists could say yes, but if they don't own the rights to their music, they're setting that streamer up for a DMCA strike.
Yeah, and Nick Merckx had to go back. He had to get rid of months worth of VODs and clips. And it's not just clips he made, it was clips other people made. He had to go through a month's worth of stuff to make sure no one's music was in it that wasn't, he didn't have the legal rights to. Yeah, Drake
Right.
said, yeah, you can use it, or whoever said, yeah, you can use it, but it wasn't a legal binding document. It was, I mean, and
Yeah.
Drake owns his own record label,
It was for word. It was what is it?
word of mouth,
Jesus.
or
Word of mouth. Yeah, is how the
Which-
court would look at it.
and I feel
His
like,
word against their word.
I mean, yeah, but Drake didn't fight. It was Drake didn't claim the DMCA on Nick, from what I understand. I mean, but Twitch was like, nope, you don't have legal rights to this. You're not the producer. Blah 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 blah. And you're a big streamer, so we can. So obviously he didn't get banned, and that's where that whole, oh, you bring a lot of money to us, we're just gonna slap you on the wrist and say, don't do it again.
Right.
Whereas if the three of us were to do it, what do we bring to Twitch? I think I bring a whole whopping $1 a month to Twitch.
Yeah, I've not even
Yeah.
hit my first payout yet, and I've been streaming for like 7 months at this point.
Yeah, I haven't even made my first payout yet either. We're not big streamers, but I mean, I'm not into streaming to do the money, but
no,
where you got,
it would be nice, but yeah,
It
that's
would
not
be
really what
nice.
it's about.
yeah, I didn't get into it for the money, but if I'm gonna be held accountable to not use copyrighted material, I feel like your streamers like Soda Pop and Asmongold, those big ones, Pokimane. I don't watch Pokimane at all, but I'm assuming every once in a while she might have some DMCA stuff in there. But all they get is a
Right.
little slap on the wrist. You bring us money,
Yeah.
so okay.
3-day ban and you're back. Have a nice weekend.
Yeah.
See you on Monday.
Here's your approved time off.
That's literally what they were doing with these like, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there's a new meta now. So it's not once they made a hot tub stream like category, they stopped making as much money as they did. So they switched over to a new meta, and now what they're doing is they're dressing up in like yoga pants and like bodysuits
The
and stuff like
TikTok-
that. And then
With TikTok
they're-
shirt pants.
yeah, they're literally
Ah.
like sexy talk ASMRing.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
they're doing now. ASMRing. And
Really? I
two
didn't
of the
know
biggest
that.
ones. Yeah, two of the biggest ones. Indie Fox and
Yo, but Indie Fox is hot as shit. I'll say it.
I mean, they're hot, but that doesn't give them the right to break the rules, all right?
Right.
And to get away
Well,
with it from Twitch.
Right. And
That's fucked.
and one of the big arguments against that is, and I'm not for it, it's people like, well, if people are coming to Twitch to watch that, obviously you're not going to get that viewership. You're not going
I
to
feel like
see
they'd
their.
be making so much more money on Pornhub. Like, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it.
What about OnlyFans? I think Indie Fox makes like
Well,
fucking
OnlyFans is trying
20K
to
a
back away
month
from
on OnlyFans.
Yeah, except for they're trying to back away from all that nudity and stuff. So pretty soon
OnlyFans is?
that's- Yeah, OnlyFans is trying to get rid of all their lewd content.
Really?
What? That's the only
Because
reason
I-
I subscribe to a few
Yeah,
people on
here, let me
OnlyFans.
see if I
Yeah,
can
I
find
was
an
like-
article.
Well, you
I
find
don't know
that. I'm
if
gonna.
you guys know who Charlie Classic is, but
I don't-
man,
Bro, I get my porn for free on the internet.
Well, no,
No,
the thing
I've
is,
been
anybody
gifted.
for
I've been
news,
gifted
no-
OnlyFans subscriptions.
okay.
Oh,
The only
shit,
reason
hold
I
on.
pay
don't
for
wanna
Charlie,
go to OnlyFans.
the only reason I pay for Charlie is because he does like podcast stuff, but like it's like how Howard Stern was back in the day.
Wait,
Oh,
hold on.
where-
You were saying it's a he? You got an OnlyFans to an he? Are you getting
Yes, you
the dick
obviously
pics?
don't know
Of
who
males.
Charlie Classic is. Okay,
There's
hold
tons
on.
of males on OnlyFans, dude. Tons
Let
of them.
me finish why I subscribe to Charlie Classic. Okay.
Because of that dick.
So, no, there's no lewd content. For
Oh,
him,
okay. Oh, okay.
So it's if you remember how like Howard Stern was back in the day, where you would have girls come on his show and like make them do stuff like show their
Yep.
tits and stuff.
Oh,
That's
okay.
essentially
Down hot dogs and shit. Yep.
yeah, that's essentially what he does. Like he's got this thing called the Hitachi Trivia.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, like dude, it's
Actually, I think I-
What
I
do they
think I know
just
what you're
do? They
talking
just
about.
like do they just like sit on it and then like?
and he asks
Try and
some
answer trivia?
questions.
Oh yeah, fuck
Yeah.
that shit. No way.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking
I
about.
think I might want to
I think
watch
I've
that
seen
now.
it.
It's
But,
worth it.
there's that article. I posted in the requests.
Oh shit. Yeah, let me look at this real quick. OnlyFans reportedly wants to pivot away from pornography, claims $1 billion valuation. That's where most of their money is in the
It
pornography.
is.
Yeah,
Mhm.
But I mean, at the same time,
that's not really
what is
it
the
was
what is the
for
other what is
originally,
a
though.
Patreon? You can use Patreon still. Patreon's fine with
Yeah,
that.
that's what only no Patreon does not allow lewd images. No.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Not at all. Not at all. At least as far as I'm aware.
lewd
It might
images?
have been like a new thing. Yeah, they don't. They
Okay, I
allow
don't think
that
maybe not lewd
whatsoever.
images. I know that I'm out myself here, but there was this porn game I really wanted to try because it was like an RPG porn game. It wasn't like your classic, you get fucked kind of porn game. It was. It had story and it was actually kind of good, but it was in development and you had to, I paid $5 a month
Oh,
for
I
the
got
longest
you. It's
time.
one
What
of
was in
those type
development?
of things.
But
I
it
got
was.
you.
It had porn scenes in it. Well, okay, it was kind of like Trevor. What's that game we were playing with fucking Daddy and
Doki?
stuff? Doki Doki. It's
Literature Club.
yeah, it's got that same aspect of Doki Doki, where when you have conversation with characters, they pop up on the screen like that, but then you walk around and it's like open world, and you can go and do like puzzles, like Legend of Zelda shit. But then when you go to talk to somebody, it's like, oh, they could be naked, or oh, you could get your dick sucked. I mean,
Oh, no. Bro, hold on. Just to like go off topic a little bit here for a second.
fine, going off topic. That's what this is all about.
This article supposedly like gives the reason why. I don't know if you guys remember, but like
Cash me out.
earlier this
Side
year, earlier this year, Pornhub erased like fucking like all of
All their videos and only the
all of
verified
them.
ones.
Yeah, they only kept the verified ones, right?
Mhm.
They did that because MasterCard and Visa announced they would stop allowing the use of their cards on the platform.
Oh yeah, I see that on the article.
I didn't know that until just now. I'm like,
Do
for
they still
real?
do they still allow PayPal?
I don't know. Probably everywhere except PayPal.
I'm
Wow.
not gonna pull up Pornhub on my computer to find out.
Not doing it. Okay, fuck it. You know what? Here we go. I don't give a shit.
Former Disney star Bella Thorne recently joined the site,
Yep, made $1 million.
making $1 million in one day. Holy!
Oh, on OnlyFans?
Cash-
Yeah.
So did the Cash Me Outside girl in just under
Yeah.
6 hours.
Not gonna fucking.
Oh,
She is. Why would? I don't think she was that attractive in the first place. I wouldn't pay
Yeah,
No.
$15 a month to
I-
see her.
I agree with you.
So I went to Pornhub right here, right? And the first thing I notice here, instead of it says, you got upload, and then right next to it are the words, and it's a button. It says find weed.
Yep, I see those ads all the time, dude. Leafy.
No, it's not an
Leafly.
ad. It's not an
It's not
ad.
an
It is
Oh.
a button. You click it, and it goes to weedmaps.com.
Are you sure it's not an ad then? Because that's a different entity.
Well,
Weed
it's not
Maps.
like it's like. Let me snip this real quick and just I'm
Make
out
it safe for
myself here.
work right quick.
Yeah, exactly. I can't just just screen cap the whole thing and be like, hey, look at this. Fuck if I know how to do this shit. Okay, I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna put this in the topic requests here. It's right next to the upload. It's not an ad. It is an actual button,
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
and it brings up
It's
weed
like,
maps.
You want
But
to
then-
upload some porn, or you want to smoke some weed?
Man, I would never upload any videos, dude. I'd always get
Premium.
sidetracked as fuck. I'd be like, oh shit, weed? No, huh? Hold up, what?
What?
We
Virtual
got weed in
reality?
my area? Let's go.
The most important button. Yeah, see, Etsy's on that. there in the top request, the most important button.
I can get behind that. Oh, Discord is fucking up.
How
There
much
we
is
go.
it? $9.99 a month for Pornhub Premium?
It's not worth it.
No, it's not, especially when they give it out every other month for free.
Oh, you can.
Well, when the
you can only do that
pandemic
once.
started,
can only do that once, though.
it was like free
Right.
for like 4 months. It was
But
fantastic.
I mean,
Alright.
even still, even a gifted premium, it's still not worth it now that they took off all the amateur shit.
Well, they still have a lot of good amateur stuff on there. Here we go. We're talking about porn now.
Transition.
Transition.
Anyways,
we strayed from the point here. Yeah, Twitch is they're not holding everybody accountable for the things they're holding the smaller streamers for accountable, and then they're going back on their word, allowing these hot tub streamers, because they're not making any more money, to go and do pretty much the same damn thing. Mine sans hot tub.
So I'm like, what are you gonna do this time? Make another new category that's just gonna die off, and they'll invade another category anyways? Like, I don't understand.
And what would they call that category? Like fucking, I don't know, yoga.
Sexy ASMR.
Like fucking
even
yoga
know.
ASMR. I don't know. Like, they just they change their mind. They go back and forth. I don't know. You guys ready to move on to it? What was that,
What is
Trevor?
that one thing? It's like they change their mind more than than a woman changes their clothes.
Fuck.
For real, though.
They change their mind more than I change my socks in a day,
Yeah,
which is quite a lot. I sweat. My feet sweat a lot.
Good
Sweaty
to know,
toes.
I guess.
Next
Next
OnlyFans
topic.
content.
I'm not doing
Sweaty feet.
OnlyFans.
We got that sweaty feet ASMR.
Bro, that sounds absolutely disgusting.
We got
not
Etsy
even
in
gonna
there.
lie.
It says you need a podcast chat, though. I guess this is technically that. Yeah. So this is called The Stage, and you can listen, and then if we can drag you into it, and
Yeah, you can request to come up on stage or
Yeah.
whatever.
I think we're just gonna have us three for today. Well, fuck you too,
Well.
Trevor.
I was like, well, never mind.
Trevor is like, okay, well. So
Said, I'm
yeah,
out,
it's
dog.
pretty much this is. I think The Stage is meant for like I think Discord made it for podcasts. I mean, I've seen. I'm on 3 different Discords that do this, and they all do podcasts on it.
I've
And
never seen this
they
before.
upload their podcasts to Apple Music, Spotify, all those. But then if you want to listen live, you can be there live.
And
I
then
need to
comment.
figure out a
and
way to
stuff.
do it like. Is there a way to podcast live, like live stream podcast?
The only way I could think of it is just if
Would be
since
on Twitch.
I'm recording in OBS right now, to just bring it up and hit also stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But right now I'm just
'Cause, I
recording
mean-
through OBS.
Yeah, technically, what one person could do is stream it. Like, I could stream it on Twitch when we do it, or Zach could, either one, and then someone could record it and then disperse it that way. But
Right.
Gotcha.
All right. Are we ready to move on to the next topic? Trevor, do you have one?
a topic? I can't even remember. Boobs.
Well, we
kinda
went
kinda
into
just
that.
covered it.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, we covered that all the way into all the way into
Straight spent
Pornhub.
like a half
You
an
guys
hour on that
got
shit.
me. You guys got me to type in Pornhub on my desktop, and I've always refused to do that.
I count that as a win. All right.
It's a win. I mean, I didn't watch anything. I refused to click on a single fucking video. I don't want my computer getting AIDS. I just fixed it.
I wonder if ad block works on Pornhub. Like, does it block all the
I'm not
the
trying.
spam and shit?
I'm not trying.
I might one of these days. I'll let y'all know.
Oh,
All right.
Jeremy, you had some stuff about the Apex Legends getting hacked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, good talk on that.
got hacked because EA and Respawn are ignoring the fact that both Titanfall games are basically run by hackers.
I don't know if you guys have ever played
we go.
Titanfall, but when it was
I did.
brand new, it was really fun. And then you think Call of Duty is bad with hackers? Play Titanfall.
Yeah.
That's what this was. That's why they hacked Apex, was because the devs know that both Titanfall games are fucked, and they're still selling them at full price.
Well, they're free on the
If
EA
you
Pass now.
Yeah, if you have the Xbox Game Pass, you get the EA Pass with it, and they've always been on the EA Pass.
I'm not buying that.
But if you
shit.
don't want to pay the the $5 a month, and you say, I liked Titanfall when it first came out, I would have bought it, but I played it on the EA Game Pass, and I was like, this isn't fun right now. I feel like
story.
I feel like if you're to play it, I don't know if it's any different. If it's any different, but like if on console, I think it'd still be fun because I don't think there's would be as many hackers.
So basically, what they did, like what the hackers did, was they hacked Apex, right? And they made it so that like they basically pulled a Titanfall on Apex. They basically hacked the shit out of it so nobody could play it.
Damn.
And just filling the screen with like messages saying "Save Titanfall."
Yeah.
And you know what's kind of funny is that like if they had tried to do this, like say they tried to do this on Titanfall 2 or Titanfall 1, nothing would have happened. They wouldn't have even fixed the hack. But because it was on Apex, their fucking microtransaction battle pass fucking grinding machine, they fixed that shit right quick.
EA's Fortnite, pretty much.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
EA's Fortnite.
Yep. Which I mean, I'm dog shit at Fortnite, but it's a good game. Apex is a good game, but I mean, and they both have anti-cheats. You know what doesn't have a fucking anti-cheat still?
Call of Duty.
Fucking Warzone. It's been how long, and it just still no anti-cheat. I mean, I don't run into hackers very often, just because I play in like a really low. I'm shit at it.
Have any Warzone news? Could talk about Warzone.
I think they added FOV changing to every platform.
The consoles, yeah.
Did I just get
No,
booted?
you're still here.
It's possible.
I'll let you guys talk for a second. I really got to piss. Like, I just came out of nowhere. It's probably this month-old beer just ran straight through me. Give me 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and I'll be right back. No, it don't taste bad. It just went right through me.
Yeah, you're supposed to take care of that.
I did leave the house. Well, I didn't leave the house. I'm still in the house. I can take my mic in there with me if you guys want.
No, we don't need PA ASMR.
Okay, well then I'll be right back.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
My computer just went straight up black screen again. That was weird. Like it disconnected from. Well, it didn't disconnect, but like everything froze, and then it was black for a minute, and then everything came back up after I alt tabbed. Man, and yeah, both of these games are technically done installing, but it is refusing to like patch them or whatever the fuck.
Bathroom podcast.
Settings.
That's weird. It's refusing to update.
Download region. Man, I don't really want to change this.
See, I told you it wouldn't take that long. My bathroom is literally, I walk out of this room and it is the first door right fucking there. If I stepped out of my office, I could probably piss from from like my office door into the toilet.
Oh boy.
Do it? No, I'm not gonna do it.
Do it.
No. Most of it would probably get in. It's just that last little bit. That last little bit would land right in the carpet. Send up I could set up a little like path of like puppy pads, so if it does drop, then I got my accident savers.
If I were to delete Steam and re-download it, would that delete all my games too?
No,
No.
Okay. So
as long as
do that then.
it shouldn't.
Jesus.
As long as so, what I would do
Because
is
I
I
was
would.
worried because it said that it was like 114 gigabytes. So I'm like,
For Phasmophobia?
no, for Steam.
Oh.
I already deleted
it-
Phasmophobia.
it
so that was
might.
fucking up.
Mine doesn't because I save my games to a separate hard drive or a separate location than where Steam's installed. So if I get rid of Steam, my Steam games are installed at a separate location.
If it does, it's not that big of a deal. I'll just re-download them.
I mean, that's what I had to do. I had to reset my computer the other day. I just run a fucking like a fantastic beast, and I know where to find it.
Hell yeah.
So are we ready to move on to another topic? Was that all for that EA one?
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So I got a Trevor, do you have one?
I thought I did, but I couldn't remember.
Well, keep brainstorm it for a second. I got a topic here. So this one is it's high stories and or potty stories. And if you've never been high, I'm sure the three of us have been high at least once in our life.
Yes.
It's a miracle I'm not high right now. Let me tell you what.
At least, yes, at least.
That's all I'm saying.
At least
Not
once.
now.
That's only because I don't have anything to smoke.
Well. I can't anymore just because my job, they random. And then when I punch forklifts, they drug test.
They random drug test me.
But
Yeah, I imagine they probably would.
so I feel I could start a story off. Mine's going to be kind of two stories. It's going to be about the first time I smoked weed and then the second time I smoked weed.
Go for it.
So
Go for it.
first time I did, it was my whole family got together. It was for a memorial thing for my grandma. We all went camping. We rented out an entire campsite, and we were the whole family. Like some people I didn't even really know that well, but we're all camping and everything. And then it's my cousins Marshall and Nick and Brett. They were like, "Hey, we're gonna go 4-wheeler riding," and I was like, "Oh fuck yeah, I'll go with you guys." And they gave this like nervous glance between all of them, like, "Yeah, okay, you can come with us." So we ended up going. It was like a 10-minute 4-wheeler ride out into the middle of fucking nowhere.
As you do.
Yeah, as you do. Get away from the family for it.
Get away from civilization.
Well, I mean, we were away from civilization. We were getting away from
gotcha.
from people. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess you can call that civilization, but getting away from all the people. And we pull up
Humanity.
along the riverbed, and they hop off, and I'm like, "Oh, are we taking a break for a second?" I had no idea what the fuck we're doing. I'm still kind of half-ass innocent at this point in my life. He's like, "No, we're gonna smoke a bowl. Do you want to try it?" I'm like, "Well, fuck it, why not? What do I have to lose? Except for getting high and driving a 4-wheeler. Probably a lot at that point." But it wasn't like we were doing rough terrain or anything. Most of it was trails, like easy, like bumpy trails, and that was the worst.
Gotcha.
So I was like, yeah, we ended up smoking a bowl between the three of us, or four of us with me included, I guess. I didn't feel shit. I didn't feel any different. And I was like, why do people fucking like this? This is stupid. I even did, it's not like smoking a cigarette where you like inhale quick and exhale. No, I knew how to I knew how to smoke weed, so I was, holding it in and everything. No, nothing. Not even like a happy buzz. It was just nothing.
Damn.
And I'm like, well, I don't think I'm ever gonna fucking do this again. It just fucking tastes bad, and that's about it. I got more high off of cigarettes
Damn.
the first time I smoked cigarettes. So we ride back to camp. That was the end of that one. They got high as shit, I guess, because they were all over the road in front of me.
Ugh.
I mean, not bad, but like you could tell their inhibition was gone for sure.
I might have been smoking some bunk shit. I don't know.
Yeah, they might have give you some like not as good stuff.
Some of that Reggie.
Oh no, they only had, from what I know, they only had the one shit. I mean, we were it wasn't I had a bowl to myself. We shared one. That's how you fucking do it, right?
Yeah. Puff,
Maybe the
puff,
whole
pass.
bowl was bunk then.
Mhm.
And maybe they just
they
got
are
a really low tolerance.
they
I
are
don't
from
know.
they are from Utah, so it's probably some weak shit.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know how-
definitely Then.
Don't know how all that works, but so I didn't think anything of it. I was like, whatever. I'm not probably never gonna do that again. Well, then, it was a couple months later. My wife and I were at her house. This is before we even started dating. We were just friends at the time. We were hanging out at her house, and she used to be an avid smoker, which is bad because she's an asthmatic.
Yep.
But when you want to partake and you want to feel good, what do you do?
Do it.
Yeah, so we got this shit, and I don't know what this shit was called. It had some weird fucking name, like fucking Purple Moon or some shit. Is
They
what
all have weird ass names like that.
it was. Something she had got from her brother, who is my brother-in-law. He is one of the biggest potheads I would know. He can rival you, Jeremy. That's how big he is. Like, cool dude, love him. But
Just today, I got a couple grams called Cali Mist Oregon Silver Haze.
oh, I think it was called
Or lemon
Cloud9.
haze.
It was called Cloud9 or something like that.
Oh hell yeah! Actually, I got a lot of hazes. I just realized I got Oregon
But-
Silver Haze, Super Lemon Haze, and Purple Lemon Haze. That's literally 3 out of the 5 that I got. So
Shit. So we she's like, do you want to smoke a bowl with me? I was like, fuck it, why not? It's not going to do anything to me. Actually, you know
Right.
what? I'm going to backtrack here. The second time I did, that was the third time. The second time was we were at a party at her house still. And there was, it was me, her, Stuart was there. Stuart. Trevor, do you know Ben Gunter?
I've heard of him, but I haven't met him.
He was
Nice.
I don't think he was dating
He
my
lives in
wife at the
Utah.
time. No, he
Or
lives in Florida.
Utah, Florida. Yeah.
somebody just say he
There's
was
a-
dating
there's
my
a-
wife at the time.
Yeah, at the time he was dating my wife. This is, like I said, this is before my wife and I got together. I think he
Oh,
was dating
gotcha.
my wife
I
at the
was like-
time. That or was
I was
right
like,
before.
hold up, bro.
I was
We're
like,
gonna
it
have to
was either either that or it was right before they started dating. Either way, that's not relevant to the story.
Right, gotcha.
He asked us if I want to smoke. He's passing around, and I'm like, fuck it. It's not gonna do anything to me, but why the fuck not? Well, it did something to me, and it was not good. I don't know if it was violently too high or just like bad shit, but
Oh, you can definitely get too high, and it's like you get so high to the point where you feel uncomfortable.
oh no, this wasn't like an uncomfortable thing. It
Oh,
was like
no.
I took one good puff and I was like, okay, and I felt it instantly, like almost like it like slapped me in the face, like, oh, here, you didn't get hit with the first one? Well, here's fucking everything all at once.
Shit.
So it had knocked me silly. I was like, I felt sick. I was like, we were watching a movie. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that Rob Zombie cartoon movie called El Super Bisto. Yeah, we were watching that. And, there's tits and boobs in that. Back to the boobs topic.
Boobs. I love El
It
Super
always
Bisto, though.
comes back to the boobs.
El Super Bisto is a great movie, but I was watching it and it felt like that movie was like, we put it down to like 0.5 speed. And like everything was going stupid slow for me. Like I felt like people would talk and it sounded like
Shit.
and I
That's how
started
get
like
when
I
smoke
wasn't getting
indica or whatever the crap
Well,
it's called.
and I wasn't
Wish
get
I
I
could
didn't
get
get
that high.
I didn't get paranoid or anything. I just got sick to my stomach. Like I felt like I was gonna die. And I guess I had a little paranoia from that. Like I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, probably.
And I went in to go to the bathroom because it was like something in my stomach was telling me, you gotta go vomit now. And
See,
I
the thing is,
And I
Vomiting's
remember,
not going to help you.
no, it won't. But it hit me in a bad way. It made me sick to my stomach. So I went to go vomit, and to me, it felt like I was like the fucking Flash. Like I was up, and then I was in the bathroom.
Oh, jeez.
Later, I find out it was like up, and like a lazy ass walk to the bathroom. So I ended up vomiting all over. And
Oh, jeez.
like I couldn't even. I felt so bad. But I was like, I cleaned it up, and I was like, guys, I'm gonna go home. Which again, that was a bad fucking idea. I knew I wasn't good enough to drive the way I felt. I knew I was high. I didn't feel like, and since everything was going in slow mo, like it was weird because it felt like everything was in slow mo, but my brain knew that no, everything's fine.
It's fine. It's probably fine.
Yeah. And then third time, that was the worst. I've never gotten like that before. Third time, my wife and I, it was my wife and I, it was before, I think it was maybe 6 months before we started dating. She invites me over, and we're hanging out. We're playing Skyrim on the Xbox 360.
Oh, dang.
It was old. This is a while ago. But, she's like, hey, do you want to... She's like, hey, do you want to...
Sorry.
I was like, oh, okay. She's like, hey, do you want to smoke a bowl? It was some Cloud9 shit that she'd got from her brother. I was like, yeah, fuck it. If I get sick, oh well, I'm staying here tonight. Well, I ended up staying there that night, and it wasn't because I got sick, but I got the giggles and the fucking everything was funny to me. Like she said something that was like, she said, hey, do you want to go grab some toilet or some paper towels? And I was like, hey, paper towels. And fucking, like I was gone. And then I remember I was like, oh, I need to pee so bad. So I got up to go into the bathroom, and her bathroom had like a little, it was like a downstep into the bathroom, but it was like a little ramp. And when I say little, I mean, it was like an inch drop into the bathroom.
Oh, jeez.
For me, it felt like I was fucking dropping down Mount Everest. That inch difference, I was like, holy shit.
It really do be like that.
I mean, that was the best time I was ever high. Every other time was just kind of like, yeah, I feel good.
Yeah, see, the first time I ever got high was over at my friend's house, and I wasn't even thinking anything of it. We went into my friend's parents' room, and they're like, "You guys want to smoke?" I'm like, "Oh, like a cigarette?" They're like, "No." I'm like, "Ah." I'm like, "All right, whatever, fuck it, I'll try it."
Yeah, fuck it.
And
Big mistake.
ended up smoking it, and then I went upstairs and was hanging out with the family, and they put on Madagascar. I'm like, oh, I like Madagascar. Madagascar's funny. Well, this time when we watched it, it was extremely funny.
I'm gonna say, you liked it, and then you really liked it.
Oh, so we were sitting there. The part where they all come onto the island and break out of their boxes, and the lion Alex or whatever his name's like super hungry. He looks at Marty the zebra, and he turns into like a pork chop or something. And the only reason I realized that Marty had said this is because I was high and I was slowing things down. But when Marty's turning around, realizing that Alex is coming to eat him,
Bite his ass.
Marty says, "Oh, sugar, honey, iced tea." I was thinking about what the hell is that? I'm like, wait, he just said, "Oh shit." I'm like, no way. Like, the only reason I figured that out was because I was fucking high. I'm like, damn. But Jesus, things are attacking me.
So unfortunately, uninstalling my Steam did uninstall all my games.
Oh fuck.
No, you just gotta add your directory.
No, I'm reinstalling right now.
If that directory was like, Trevor, you and I probably have separate hard drives.
I've got no games downloaded right now from Steam.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we do have separate hard drives.
yeah. I
That's
put my
alright.
I put all my Steam games on a separate hard drive, so when you get rid of the directory, and they're all in the same directory, it gets rid of the games. I should have thought of that.
I kind of figured when I seen it was like going through the files and it was listing off these game names, but it's not really that big of a deal.
Right. Well, Trevor,
As
was
far as
that
I'm aware,
was
I
that
still have
also-
mine.
was that your story there?
Well, there's also one other one. So there was
Alright.
one time that I was working on cleaning my house, and like with me, I have ADD, and so when it comes to anything that's supposed to hype me up, it puts me to sleep. So caffeine, energy drinks, whatever it is, I can drink one, go to bed 10 minutes later.
Oh yeah,
Well,
we know
what
that.
is it? Is it
My brother's the
sativa
same way.
or is it sativa or indica? I can't remember. One of those ones are supposed
Indica's
to.
a body high, sativa's a head high.
One of them's supposed to hype, like give you energy.
That's the body
That's
high.
sativa.
yeah. That's gonna be the
No,
body high one.
No, indica makes you super lazy, and like you. So the way I remember it is,
Oh, okay.
I was told indica to remember like indica in the couch
Ah, I like it.
because it makes you fucking lazy as hell. But there's not a cool way to remember sativa though.
Well, that's all I need to know is
Okay.
in the couch.
So it's sativa. Anyways, so I ended up smoking some stuff that had that in it. And everybody else is bouncing off the walls, like just da-da-da-da-da-da, and I'm just sitting there. I felt like I was in slow motion, like straight up Baywatch status, like just
You're ready to go. You're like, I'm tired.
I remember looking at my friends. I was like, I feel like I'm moving really slow, and they're like, you're just walking really slow. I'm like, I'm moving in slow motion. Like it felt like it took forever to walk across the room, but no, it's just because I was just moving really slow. But like
That's-
straight up Baywatch status.
I'm dead. That's kind of funny, you guys. You guys say that you guys felt like time slowed down for you.
Oh, for
No,
me,
First time I
for me, it was the time was slowed down. I was normal. It felt like I felt like I had access to fucking Speed Force from DC Comics. Like I felt like my body was completely normal. Everybody else was like slowing the fuck down.
Yeah. See, believe it or not, it was honestly the opposite for me when I first smoked. I tried to play it off like I had smoked before because I was fucking stupid.
Right.
I
We were
was
trying
like-
to be cool.
They pulled out this pipe, right, and I was like, "Oh, how do you use this? I only smoke joints, you know. I've never used a pipe before." They actually bought it, believe it or not. They bought that shit, but
Oh,
that's
okay.
besides the point. That's besides the point. So they taught me how to hit it, right? And we smoked like a couple of bowls because it was like there was like 8 of us there. It was like a big group, and after we had gotten done, we were just hanging out, right? And I was like, shit, I need to go home. And I started walking, and I was probably about a mile away. And like towards the start of my walk, I swear I heard sirens.
Oh,
Like really close,
oh
like they were
shit.
coming after me, and I deadass ran an entire mile home. I was like, y'all ain't catching me, fuck no.
Oh shit.
I straight up sprinted home, dude. I was,
You guys got you had
Paranoia
that paranoia hard.
yeah.
But see,
it hit me hella bad.
I have never gotten paranoia when I got high ever.
I've gotten it once, and that was because I smoked when my grandma was gone, and she was supposed to be gone for the night. And me and my friends are sitting there watching Family Guy around the kitchen table, and my grandma, she's got an alarm system that as soon as you open the door, it will say "front door open."
Oh, yep.
And so we're
That's
sitting there
that
at the
old person
table.
alarm.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that shit go off. I'm like, "Fuck! Who just walked into the house?" And then I hear my grandma, "Travis!" I'm like, "It's Trevor, Grandma." "Oh yeah, are you home?" "Yes."
It's Travis.
But anyways, we all got freaked out. My grandma went to bed. We go out to my car, just start listening to music, and like I'm just I'm good. Like I'm just freaking feeling it. All of a sudden my friends get on their phone red and blue lights and put it up in the back.
Shit.
So
Oh,
I thought
you had
I'm like-
bad friends. This
Yeah.
I
shit.
was like, wait a minute, am I really getting pulled over in my own fucking driveway? I'm not even driving. So I just like look down and they're like, oh, we're just fucking with you. I'm like, you sons of a bitches. And then what was it? I remember something about a dinosaur or something. I can't remember. It was like it was funny as fuck though. I just got super paranoid. I'm like, are they gone yet? They're like, they were never here. Oh.
Shit.
Like, how am I getting pulled over in my own damn driveway? This doesn't make any sense.
Damn dinosaur cops.
Ugh.
I just want to point something out right quick.
Hmm.
So the clean version of Straight Out the Gate by Tech 9 still has him flat out saying the hard R N word in it. I'd just
Oh.
like to point that out.
It's clean. He's black. He can be. It
It's
can be
clean
clean.
though, yeah. It's totally clean.
Okay, you guys want to move on? We probably got time for probably one more topic.
Yeah, we're about 55 minutes right now.
Really, that's
so-
it.
Yeah.
I feel
Well.
like we've been going for like almost 2 hours.
Oh shit. Well, we've been trying the technical difficulties side of it. Yeah.
True, true.
So I've got two here that might be interesting. I've got what would you do? You guys can choose either one of these. What would you do if you woke up and were invisible for the day? Or if you could be anyone for one day, who would it be and why?
Sorry,
I'd
can
say
you repeat
invisible.
those?
Did you say repeat?
Yeah, I was looking at these mods. My
Oh,
bad.
all right. Not paying attention to me. I get it. So
Yeah.
the one topic is, what would you do if you woke up and you were invisible, but it was only for one day? Or if you woke up, or if you could be any person for one day, who would it be and why?
Well, if I was invisible for only one day, I would pull off the biggest heist known to man. Maybe like steal the Mona Lisa or some shit. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
And then if I fuck, I can't remember the second one.
It's
If you could be anyone for one day, who would it be?
Oh,
And why?
the president. So I could get rid of all these stupid ass laws.
that don't fucking work that way. There's the whole there's a
You're
whole
right, you're
legislation to
One
there.
day.
You're right. Let me change my answer then.
Jeremy cannot
would-
function
I would
sober.
like to be Waka Flocka Flame for one day.
All right, fair enough.
There you go.
Oh, I guess I have to provide why too, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sure I know why, because he smokes shit tons of weed.
Well, knock. If I was just thinking about that actually, and if I was gonna go for that, I would have picked Snoop Dogg. But
True.
no, I
Or
picked
Wiz
Waka Flocka
Khalifa.
Flame
D.O.double G.
because that dude is so fucking hype, like all the time.
Right.
That's how I
right.
aspire to be. Just
There you
hype
go.
as shit
Fair
all
enough.
the time.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, Trevor, you can either tackle one of them or both of them.
My bad.
I
I was
don't
only supposed to do
honestly.
one.
Oh no, it don't matter. It's fine. I honestly don't know who I would be for a day. But I would definitely like to be invisible.
What would you do?
Yeah,
Probably
what
go
would you
steal
do?
lots of money and look at lots of tits.
Okay. Fair enough.
Like,
Fair enough.
I
He's
want
like,
I want
"Aight."
I want gains, but I also want to see boobs. So
Solid.
yeah, I want money, and then I can pay for more boobs with the money I stole.
What did SC say? I'd be
I'd ra-
any random gutter trash for a day. That way, when I got back to my
Mm.
normal self, I'd appreciate everything for the rest of my life.
That's a
I mean, fair enough, dude.
fair enough. That's a good one there. So for me, let's see. If I woke up for the day, I'm gonna do the. If I could be one person for a day, who would it be? I would love to be Elon Musk, just for one day. For one
I
day,
think one day would be more than enough.
right? That's all I need is one day. Set me up for the rest of my fucking life. Elon
Talk
Musk
about
for
God.
Elon.
Douche.
No, I wouldn't even do that much. I mean, I would I'm saying Elon Musk, but I mean any rich person, and I would not will myself money, but will my actual self money. I would donate, or I don't know, fucking give as a gift, so you know taxes aren't included. Gift my actual self fuckloads of money. There'd be no stealing in that involved.
My answer.
Right?
I
would
the fucking creator of Dogecoin,
fuck.
and then sell all his coins.
Oh shit. Oh, you would be. I'd see. You know, I might do something like that too, because that's the vindictive part of me. I'm Elon Musk. I own a shitload of Dogecoin. I would sell it all and then give it all to my actual self.
Or maybe the developer of Bitcoin, because then I'd be even richer.
Right. There you go.
That'd make more
But
sense than Doge.
I wouldn't want to be in the stealing thing, because no one's gonna know. Like they could. I don't know. You're invisible. You still have your fucking fingerprints and DNA and shit. You ain't gonna. I'm not gonna go invisible and steal.
Yeah, your gloves would be invisible, right? Or is it just your body? Your
body. That's what I'm saying. It's like you would have to be nude to be invisible.
Well, how would you carry your thief tools if you're butt ass naked? Where are you gonna put them on? Huh?
There's just a random floating bag.
The prison pocket.
Just a fucking tool belt.
You put them all in the prison pocket.
I'm fucking dead.
Prison
I don't know
wallet.
if I could fit that much in there. I'm gonna be honest.
That's how a lot of things are when you're invisible. It's unless you got like an invisible super suit, like fucking elastic or fucking what's the little girl in
Violet.
Violet. You have your Violet, and you have the fucking special chick, fucking with the glasses that makes your fucking super suits.
Edna Mode. Yep. Edna.
You wouldn't have the special super suit to make yourself everything invisible. So
Jeremy can't function sober. Hold on, I'm sober right now. Well, I guess that's why you were saying that I can't function sober, huh?
there's the unfunctioning.
I guess fair enough.
So yeah, I would choose to be someone fairly rich, and I don't want to be like extremely wealthy. I just want enough that I don't have to do shit for the rest of my life unless I want to. I would still fucking.
If you choose like one of the 1%, dude, you're gonna be criticized about every little thing.
Well, and I would, see, that's why I would choose like Elon Musk or somebody.
Well, yeah,
you know, he's part.
like
I think
rich,
he might,
but not one of the richest.
Yeah, not like fucking one of the fucking Warrens or what fucking Goldman and Sachs kind of motherfuckers. I wouldn't want to be them, because I wouldn't have time in my fucking day to do shit. If Elon Musk has time to get on fucking Twitter and tweet fucking Doge.
But you also have to realize, though, is that if you're taking over their body for a day, you don't have to conform to their schedule.
I feel like you would, because I'm not trying to cause an economic collapse, be one of the richest people in the world, and just say fuck it and not do my fucking job, and then suddenly
start sick day today, boys.
Yeah, and then the stocks are completely dead.
Fuck you guys.
It causes stocks
crashes the market.
You wouldn't want to do that, because that fucks you in the long ways.
No, then you can buy in super cheap.
But no. Like I wouldn't want to cause a economic collapse, because then everything's fucking shitty.
Yeah,
I would want to set myself up for my life.
Day, is that really gonna fuck everything up?
Elon Musk, no.
I know that's what I was referring to.
You fucking take, I don't know, like fucking Bill Gates when he was still fucking CEO of Microsoft, and he said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna donate everything." Okay, there goes the whole fucking company. There goes fucking all of fucking Microsoft.
I thought you were about to say something about goats. I was like, what? What about goats?
Actually, you know what? If I could,
my interest.
If I could, as a complete troll, I would take over some fucking like major fucking Microsoft shit and put an update out from Microsoft that is just the fucking troll face. You update Windows and it just fucking goes troll.
Hell, you know what I would do? I changed my mind again. I would be the CEO of EA and fix fucking Titanfall. That's what I would do.
Okay, fair enough. You know what? I changed my mind. I would be the
Oh,
fucking
my
CEO of Blizzard and Activision, or whatever they are.
And cut China
Active
off,
Blizzard.
or what?
No.
Active Blizzard.
Active Blizzard. I would be the CEO of Active Blizzard, and I would invest in a fucking anti-cheat in fucking Warzone.
It still wouldn't work.
Probably
No,
not.
I would make the company invest. Like the one in Fortnite works for the most part. Like
You'd be the CEO of EA, realize how truly fucked everything is, and put a bullet in your head before you even got a chance to get back to your own body.
well,
You're
that's the
probably
thing
not
is
wrong.
if you kill yourself while you're the other person for the day, do you just kill them, or do you kill
Yeah, how
you
does that
too?
work?
Like
'Cause if
that's the true
case,
question
I want
there,
to change my answer again.
right? If that's the case, I would want to be the fucking gutter trash for the day, and appreciate myself for the rest of life.
Yeah, wait. Does that mean they get to be you for the day?
Yeah, it'd be like some Freaky Friday shit.
Yeah, like
Oh, like a freaking ooh. You know what? The question's there. Could you imagine we take one of the 1% and put them in one of our lives for just one day?
Fuck.
I feel like that might change some shit in the world
They'd
real
kill
fucking quick.
us.
I'd be like, holy shit, I got a bigger penis.
They'd fucking kill us, dude. They'd blow their own
Oh
brains
shit.
out.
Yeah, they would. Fuck.
They're like, I went from being a billionaire to living in the slums, dude. Nah.
Elon just calls up Joe Rogan and tells him he had the day off.
Shit. All right,
Half-Life
guys.
Alien versus Predator mod.
I think this is as good as place as I need to cut it off. I've got an hour on my recording with a little trimming and probably bring it down to that 55-minute hour mark. So, I'm thinking about doing this at least once a week, getting together and doing this.
Yeah.
Or twice a week, possibly.
Whatever.
Interchanging members.
I want a few constants in here. I mean, even if the constants are just me and Trevor, but I would like it
Yeah.
if you were a constant in here, Jeremy. That'd be awesome.
Try my best, but
You bring a lot to
know,
the table.
permitting work schedule,
Yeah, fuck work.
because I don't have a solid schedule, so I kind of
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, that's the feel there. I'm glad I have a set schedule. I know my days off until the end of the year.
So far, I've had pretty much like a reasonably set schedule. It's changed a little bit, like a day here and like a couple hours here, but other than that, it's like the same time frame.
Right. All right, guys.
So
well,
far.
I think we're ended off here. I think that's as good a place as
Yay.
any. I'm gonna try and get this uploaded to the Apple Music podcast thingy, Spotify, and then SoundCloud as a last option there. SoundCloud for sure because it's free as fuck.
Sure.
I don't know about. Don't forget Anchor. Anchor.
Oh, Anchor's free too.
I'll do Anchor then too. I'll get us out there.
There's also a Bean thing that I was gonna post it to.
Right. Trevor and I will get together
Anchor
and we'll
links you
figure
to
this.
everything.
Oh, there we go. Fuck yeah. We'll do that then. I'm not in here to make the money. I'm in here to create content for people to have fun. Mostly the people, if you're listening and having fun, great. But then I feel like it's just a good thing to get together with some friends and record our, our conversations, because we have some good conversations.
Our shit talking sessions.
Right. Well, do you guys have any last words?
Could Fortnite please stop ruining all these goddamn franchises by putting them in your shit game? That'd be great. Thanks.
That's a good one. Trevor, final thoughts?
I'm good. No.
You're good? My final thoughts are beer and titties.
Titties and beer. There you go.
All right, guys.
Titties and beer.
We will catch you in the...
Hey, queer.
Jesus. We will catch you guys on the next podcast. Be sure to stay tuned. See ya.
Peace.